Hey fellow traders,
Are you wasting your youth? Are you spending all your money on cars and houses and fun? Try investing, guys. Try using your youth to your advantage and getting ahead. Let's go into the office and let's talk about this scenario today.
good you're back. Great to see you again. Well, I can't see you. You can see me, of course. Guys, don't waste your youth. Don't waste your younger years. Start trading now. Start trading right now. And if you can, start investing right now. If you can't trade, at least do this. Do yourself a massive favor. Go open an investment account. Take 10 shares if you can, but if you can't, take 3, take 4, take 5. Equity, not futures, not CFDs, nothing like that, not Forex, just 10 good companies, good dividend paying companies. Open up, buy shares in those 10 companies and do yourself a favor. Add whatever you can afford to that account every single month for the next 10, 20 years. And I guarantee you in 10 years time, you won't know what to do with the money that's coming in. And just the dividends alone will be paying you enough for you to sit at home and you won't have to go to work again. So effectively, if you're 25 years old now, you'll probably be able to retire when you're 35. Just think about that and just keep that in your mind. By simply opening that account, just paying into it and carrying on. Do yourself a favor though, make sure before you start buying all that stock, wait for the market to retract a little bit before you start. Let it correct a little bit, 10%, 15%, and then start buying in. And then don't ever sell those shares. All you gotta do is leave it. Don't worry about it and forget it. When it goes up, when it goes down, doesn't matter. Unless one of the companies is crashing, then of course sell that out and put it into another company, but don't do that on a whim. Only do that if you're really sure that that company is in big trouble. So there's a thought for you guys. If you're young, don't waste your youth. Start investing now. If you're a trader, just remember, trading's a 50-50 game. 50% of the time you might win, 50% of the time you might lose. Trading is risky. If you don't like risk and you don't like losing money, rather don't trade. While you're here, if you're a trader, pop down to my secret blog. I've got a free trade there for you every day. It's not trading advice. I don't give advice. It's only a trading idea. It's there, it's for you, and it's a free idea every single day. Unless, of course, I can't make it for some odd reason, like I've got to go and have a beer, I don't know, something. Also, there's a free Forex book there for you. The free Forex book is in the index. The free Forex book might just be in the description here. It's also on the side in the blog. It's for you. It's free. Go and enjoy it. It's on the house. Got a little trading system for you. Here's my trading system. Check it out. See if it works for you.
So I've put this chart up so that you can see exactly what's going on. Now, a lot of guys have discussed that I'm putting the information out and trying to teach you guys how to trade, and you don't know what's going to happen next. Now, if I go back and I start showing you these trades from this point here, I mean, obviously I can give you a better picture, but we all know what's going to happen next. So I'm going to give you an example of this. This is the support and there's your resistance. Now, you know we always talk about support and resistance or a supply area or something to that effect. Now, here's your candles, and your candles are showing you there's a big green line there, there's green there. Now, what we would have done on a previous trade is we would have seen that candle close, we would have seen that candle close, and guess what? We would have taken a long trade. And what happened straight after that? It went down. And you would have said, Rob, you got that trade wrong. Well, actually not, because your stop loss would have been down here, way below the support area. It would have come down, it would have stayed in your support area, bounced along, and it would have gone out. In fact, if you had not taken this trade, you would most certainly have taken the second trade when this big green bar closed outside of the support area. And guess what? It went down, because I always tell you, trading's a 50-50 game. You never know exactly where it's going to go next. All it does is, what does it do, guys? Come on, I've told you 100 times now. Just write in the comments what you think it does. All right, let me tell you what it does. It manages your risk. So where's your risk on this trade? Your risk on this trade is below the support area. So guess what? You're still in the trade. You haven't got out of the trade. Whether you took it there or whether you took it there, you're actually still in the trade because your stop loss should be down here. In fact, I would most likely have put it halfway down on this long green bar over here, because then I would decide that it's invalidated. Where did this trade actually invalidate? Now look at this, guys. This went up, it went green. And if you had waited for the third time, you would have taken the trade there. But okay, you took the trade here and it gave you a lot of pain. It went down, it went up, and you got excited, it went down again. But you're still in the trade and it's gone up. Now, even if you only took it on the third run, it went up. And there's your profit, guys, right up into the resistance. When do you get out of the trade? Well, there's actually a doji up here. Now, if you watched my last video on candles, you'll see that if you notice these things, they do help you understand that something's changing up here because there's little doji candles happening. And it turns red. Once it turns red out of your resistance, you should be getting out of that trade because it's going out of the resistance in a red. I mean, you would actually go short there if you were taking the trade for the first time. So this is a trade that you should be getting out of and taking profit at that area. And look, it comes all the way down and then it hits what would have been your stop loss down here. See, halfway in the green candle, it's actually hit that stop loss. But I mean, who really cares? Because at the end of the day, you're out of the trade. You got out of the trade here, or you went short. And if you took a short on this big red candle, you would have come down here. And where would you have got out of your short? Look at that green bar out of the area. You'd get out of your trade somewhere around this area. You might have thought this would be a good short again because of the doji. No, you're right on the support level, guys. Don't go short here. This is a long trade. There's your long trade there. You can actually take that trade long and it'll probably go all the way back up to the resistance 9 times out of 10. But what do you need to watch out for on this particular pattern? Look at this head and shoulders. There's a left shoulder, there's the right shoulder, there's another left shoulder, there's a right shoulder, big head, which means that this could break down below the resistance. How do you confirm if it breaks down below the resistance? It'll come through and you'll get a red candle just like this one coming out of here. It'll go back up to it'll become resistance. It's now support, it'll become resistance, it'll go back up to the resistance and it'll go down. How far will it go down? The length of the head, always the length of the head, which means it'll come down to about this area below here where there's another supply area. What is this area over here, guys? What have I showed you before? It's a supply area, a giant supply area. Why is there a supply here? Look at this. Green bars going all the way up. Nice big green bar, nice big green bar. Should be 3, but 2's enough. That's long enough. Look how big that is. That's a huge move. That means there's a lot of money lying in this area. And you see this? It hasn't come back to this money yet. It hasn't found it yet. So it might just come through here and come down and pick up this money. And it's about the same length as the head on this head and shoulders, which is really good confluence. So that's today's trading. Just a little bit of information. Guys, I'm not going to do the replay trading and the back trading as much as possible because what does it really help? At the end of the day, we know what happened. Look at this. There's the head and shoulders. Left shoulder, right shoulder, head. We know what happened. There's the head. There's the length. It came down. The trade played out to that head. Exact length. Head and shoulders played out. You see? But I know what happened. If it didn't happen, how would I know? If in this case, is this head and shoulders going to play out or not? What do you think, guys? Will it play out? Won't it play out? We don't know. And that's the thing about trading. We don't know what's going to happen next. We can only presume and we can use our system to get an edge. And this sort of gives us a picture of what might happen next, not exactly what's going to happen next. So anyway, guys, that's the trading system. I hope it helps you in one way or another again.
So there's your trading system, guys. I hope it helps you. I hope it gets you somewhere on day trading. It works for investing as well. It works for just about every trading system under the sun. Whether you're swing trading, it works on any time frame. All you got to do is keep it simple, work on your support and resistance, supply and demand, and your trends, and you'll be okay. It's not that difficult. Manage your risk. The most important thing is always just manage your risk. Take less on your make less losses and make bigger wins, and you'll be fine. You'll do okay in the marketplace. Watch the last video where we all retired. Check it out. Enjoy it. Till next time. Cheers. Bye, guys.